With his hit film, The Motorcycle Diaries, he took us on Che Guevara's epic road trip across South America. Since then, he's continued to take us on unexpected journeys on the big screen and on the stage. Playwright and Academy Award-nominated screenwriter José Rivera. I'm María Hinojosa. This is One on One. Once Motorcycle Diaries came out, you were nominated for an Oscar. You're the first Puerto Rican to be nominated for an Oscar as a screenwriter. I mean, did the calls just suddenly start?
They did, yeah.
They did?
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
it really does happen, like the next day?
Oh, yes, it was madness. Actually, in a way, it started a little bit before. It started after Sundance. It was such a success at Sundance.
And I was at Sundance that year.
Really?
Yes.
Did you go?
I couldn't. Are you kidding? I was reporting at that time for CNN, so I was live all the time. But I actually had heard about the film. It was the big buzz. You know, and people think that somehow this is all very easy. But at Sundance, you guys were kind of hanging by pins and needles.
Oh, yeah. We didn't know what was going to happen.
Your film could have been rejected and quashed. And
exactly. No, but it sold that night, you know, to Focus. And, yeah, the calls came in. You know, I did a job for DreamWorks right afterwards. I did a job for Sony, for Alicia Keys.
And when you say you did a job, what does that mean?
It means that, you know, these, for instance, Sony and DreamWorks had books that they wanted to turn into films. So they needed someone to adapt them. Oh. And because I adapted a book, they figured, well, he's good at that. And so they called me to do those jobs.
And so how long does it take to adapt a book to a screenplay?
Yeah, it depends, you know. Some books are easier than others. I had been adapting On the Road, the Kerouac novel, classic. And I think I've been working on that for about 3 years now. You know, some things are harder. I did The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde.
Which is another, so just because you said it kind of quickly and people are like, The Brief Wonderful Life of Oscar Wilde, from the Pulitzer Prize winning author Junot Diaz, about the Dominican reality, Dominican Republic, immigrants. Hugely popular book. People love that book. I don't know, but when somebody gives you a book like that and says, make this into a movie, I mean, I would be like...
Yeah. It's you know, it's become my craft. You know, it's the thing that I've learned to do. I try to do it as well as I can, and it's fun. It's like a big puzzle. You know, it's trying to decide what is cinematic in a novel, and enhancing that and bringing that out is the big trick.